tell you, I've never had the need for, hold on, let's open this up. Can everyone open theirs up here for a second?
The instructions are inside.
No, but hold on. When have I ever needed a screwdriver this damn small? Sorry. We appreciate the gesture, but it's just terrible. I had to say that. I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight if I didn't mention it. So. Again, I don't have any cool videos or anything. We got some ugly pictures up here. Thank you, Jeff, for picking out worst pictures ever. We'll save the last one for later. No, save that one. It's because of that picture I do not have a deal from Pantene Pro. I had it all worked out, the long hair, been growing it for years. And then they saw this picture and they said, not a chance in hell, buddy. Thank you, Jeffrey Bannon from the Blue Bombers. I appreciate that. You're welcome. All right, on to bigger business now. I am very, very happy to be here again in Kenora. It's a huge honor for me to be here speaking with you guys. I was here last year, spoke at Beaver Brae High School, and that was a wonderful, wonderful evening. I met a lot of great kids, a lot of aspiring future stars. You guys had some really wonderful talent out here that went on to university, and I'm sure they're doing wonderful things and representing Kenora really well. It is a huge honor for me to be speaking here tonight to such a wonderful crowd. I'm entrepreneurs like myself now, right? So I got to join the Chamber of Commerce myself in Winnipeg now. But it is really, really great to be here. A lot of stuff Jerry talked on, I'm going to touch on a little bit about how important it is as a player to see the community support you. Some of you might have heard this story before. I don't know if you have, bear with me, but I grew up and I was born and raised in Ottawa, went off to school in Vancouver. I was drafted the #1 pick overall in Ottawa, and I went back and played for the Ottawa Renegades for 2 years. And it was into my second season, my neighbor came up to me and said, hey, are you that guy that plays for the Ottawa Renegades? And I said, yeah, I am. And he goes, because we always see about 10 or 15 people leaving this house with con jerseys on, and we can never put it together why everyone is wearing con jerseys on the day of the Ottawa Renegades. And I would look at the guy and be like, are you serious? I was the #1 pick in the country. I started 2 years in a row for them. My own neighbors had no idea who I was. And I was the only big brown guy that played for the damn team. Like, seriously. I walk around here in Kenora and people are recognizing me, and that just goes to show how appreciated we are as players, and that's why players love to play for Winnipeg. Now, when we say Winnipeg, it's not just Winnipeg. I've had the pleasure, because I'm such a great public speaker, and I'm just so wonderful with the hair and everything, and the comedy is just amazing, that I get to come out and talk stock with the picture. You're killing me. I'm losing all credibility up here. No, but it is great, because we get to go to towns like Brandon, we get to go to Portage la Prairie, we get to go to Thompson, we get to, where else do we go? Far up north, really. Steinbach. We go really far up north. Churchill, North End, Winnipeg. I almost did not make it back. There's a funny video on there is a funny video on YouTube about the North End. You can check that out later. But it is a real honor to come out here and talk, and just to see how much people in Kenora, people all across Manitoba, love their Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And as a player myself, I've been here for 7 years. I don't plan on going anywhere. I don't plan on ever playing for another team. I love the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, but more than I love the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, it's not just football. There's more to it than just a game. Yes, I play a game, and that's great. It's wonderful, and we get to play in front of a lot of fans. But it's the feeling that you get from the community. It's the feeling that I get walking into this room from looking at every one of you, except for that one guy in the green shirt. Stand up. Except for that one guy in the green shirt. I love seeing everybody else in this room. And that's what it really comes down to. Who would have thought comedy club tonight, eh? No, but in all honesty, that's what we love about playing for your Winnipeg Blue Bombers. It's not just a game for us as players, and we talk about this all the time. When we went to the Grey Cup this year, and yes, unfortunately we lost, we as players were devastated that we had lost the game. But I remember that night we went out with some guys and we stayed up all night talking and doing other stuff. And we barely got up and crawled our ways to the bus and to the airport. And we were sitting on the airplane together. And a lot of us were so devastated we had lost the game, but not for ourselves. To be honest with the majority of the players, yes, we cared, yes, we were hurt. But when we got off, we said, man, we let everyone down. The fans are going to be pissed off at us. And we thought fans were going to hate us, send us nasty messages, and we were like, man, we're going to hear it. These guys are going to be pissed. We played like crap. The offense played like crap. We're in deep, I won't say it's public event. And we were just devastated. We really thought we'd let everyone down. And lo and behold, there was me and about 5 guys. The first one was off the plane. I think Doug and a couple of the guys were off the plane. And we come around the corner, and there's probably about, 1,000? 1,000 Winnipeg fans cheering for us that we had lost the Grey Cup. Now that, as a player, was absolutely amazing. And I turned around, and I took a moment to take it all in, because I'm entering my 9th year now, so I'm getting pretty old. I'm not as old as Jim or Jerry here, but I'm getting pretty old. And we looked around, and we took it all in, and you saw some players, and honestly, some players were brought to tears. Not after we lost the game, but to the fact that we had felt that we had let everyone down. And now that's a connection you have with your community. That's a connection you have with your fans that not every team has. I know guys that played on the BC Lions and said there were barely a couple thousand people that showed up to their celebration. I mean, I think pretty sure if we were to bring the cup here to Kenora, we would have more than a couple thousand people out supporting us. And that's what makes it a wonderful feeling to play for you guys. So, again, I just want to emphasize how much of an honor it is for me here to speak to you, to reiterate to you how important the support from Kenora is for us as players. And I'm sure it helps, these guys with their tickets and the business side of things. But as a player, I don't care about the business side. I already got my contract. I get paid no matter what. You guys come or don't come, don't buy season tickets, I still get paid. So, but it makes it that much more rewarding to play. It makes it. I actually had a speech here and I haven't read any of it. But it does, it is. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for all your support, your continued support. We look forward to it in the future. We love getting the buses out there. We love having everyone involved and really grow this, Bomber Nation, like we call it, for more than just Winnipeg. The whole entire province, and as we saw, Kenora. And I'll tell you, I got some guys playing in Saskatchewan, and they tell you that the fans here in Winnipeg are just as rabid, if not bigger, than the fans there, and they're looking in the rearview mirror and they know we're coming from them. And if you ask me, I think we far surpassed them last year, and we're going to keep pulling away from them and the rest of the league with our new facility, with the new support, with the winning tradition we're trying to build here. In closing, since Jerry was so formal about mentioning the website, I'll mention my website. My website, you can follow me on Twitter at Obby Khan 60. Right, Jerry? Gotta get those followers. And the major announcement, since you stole the thunder, is I am opening a restaurant in Winnipeg, so I'll be open in 3 months. Come on down, see me, and I don't know, we'll give you like 5% off or something.
25 at the table.
That was 25 just for the table.
Oh, sorry.
Fine, everyone gets 25 off except for the guy in the green shirt. Thank you very much.